Good morning, YouTube. It's a beautiful day here in Ocala, Florida. It's 63 degrees and it is mid-November, and boy oh boy, weather is amazing here. It's been about 45 degrees for the past 2 weeks, so it is kind of warming up. You have your mornings where it's a little bit cooler than others, but today it is 62 degrees. I just want to make this video just to, inform a person that is trying to move to Ocala, Florida, especially Marion Oaks area. Now, my boyfriend and I, per se, we were actually looking to move to Orlando, Florida. We couldn't find anything worth it, or anything to just click that switch and just like make that move to Orlando. A lot of places were extremely expensive. It was kind of just like living in South Florida. That's where we're from. We wanted to move somewhere where it's quiet, cost of living is extremely cheaper, and worth it, and we get more for our money. So after months of looking in Orlando, Florida, we decided to just expand our search criteria just a little bit more miles away from Orlando, North Orlando. And we actually found a house in Ocala, Florida. But once we were on the way, unfortunately, to go see this house, the realtor called us letting us know that the house was already taken. And we were extremely heartbroken because we drove 4 hours to get there, and this was a massive house compared to what we were living in prior. And it had a yard for our dogs, a garage. It was beautiful. So then, I was upset, and I called the realtor and I was like, is there anything else, in the area that we can possibly go see? We drove 4 hours and we're already here. And he told us, yeah, as a matter of fact, there's actually another house, same area. You can go check it out. It's available. It was just built. So you'll be the first living tenants in the house. Living tenants. That's funny. You want to know why? Because when we moved in, there was bugs everywhere, because I guess the builders left the doors open, and our backyard and side yard is the woods. So you can only imagine what type of creatures we lived with for a couple of minutes or hours or days. But either way, the house that we live in Marion Oaks, it's on a quarter of land. Beautiful house. It suits us. It suits what we need. Specifically, we asked for a garage, a yard, a big house, but not too big, because it's only, me and my boyfriend and my dog at the time. Now we have 2 dogs and a cat. So our family did grow a little bit, which is a beautiful thing. Now, just to cut this video short, mosquitoes are crazy in Marion Oaks. They really are. I think it's because the woods are everywhere in Marion Oaks. It is a new, I guess they are building newer houses there all the time. It took a house down the road from my house maybe like a week to build, and one time I came back from work and there was no trees. They had cut down all the trees, and it was incredible how fast we can, just as humans, how fast we can just tear down trees. But at night, when I say at night, it is night, pitch black. The area for the most part is a little bit quiet. I live near the Winn-Dixie area, I guess you can say. Not behind Winn-Dixie, but in front of Winn-Dixie, in the area back there. Excuse me. And air is very quiet. Everyone's very friendly. It's a huge range, different cultures. Now, the mornings. Excuse me, I think I swallowed a mosquito or something. In the mornings, I always make a joke about this because it is ridiculous in the mornings. I don't know if it's because everyone works at 8 o'clock, but there's only 2 ways in and 2 ways out of the Marion Oaks area. If you're trying to get on 484. Now I go to work, so I hit 484 and I head east, sorry. So I have to pass I-75, and I pass I-75 just heading east. Now, again, 2 ways in, or 1 way in, 1 way out, but 2 lanes. And the traffic is ridiculous. I live 15 minutes away from work, and I take an hour or sometimes an hour and a half trying to get there. And when I come back from work the other day, it actually took me 2 hours to get home from work because there was an accident. And like I said, 1 way in and 1 way out, and it is ridiculous the amount of traffic there is. Before you move to Marion Oaks, just make sure you don't work at 8, because you gotta wake up at 7:30 or 7 and get out the house. No matter what time you get up in the morning, it's just overly populated in Marion Oaks. It is a quiet neighborhood, but it's a huge area. It should be its own city already. I don't know why it's still under Ocala, but man, it is definitely something else. Now, if you have any questions, anything else about Ocala Marion Oaks, just not call me, leave a message below, and I will comment right back to you. I am going to be filming more videos about Marion Oaks, Ocala, Florida in general. I just got to work, so just let me know. Subscribe and write in the comments below. Thank you. Bye.